Andre.
Ryan.
We've got a girthy show for the people today.
We sure do. We sure do. Compact but
Thick. Thick and dense.
Thick and dense. That's right. That's what we guarantee to you, dear viewer. 3-1 on a bonus big three. You gave out a bonus consensus pick of the night, so we double up on Max Patch. Max Patch.
Oh, yeah, eight shots.
8 shots, baby.
Right.
Unreal.
2 goals.
DeBrincat. Discalfani.
Yeah.
I'm already in hockey mode, baby. Discalfani gives over 3.5 hits. He gives up 5 to the Dodgers in an elimination game. Easy breezy. Carlos Rodon gave over 12.5 outs. Was talking about 3 innings. Ryan, that math doesn't check out. 12 is 4 innings or more. He did 2 2/3. So F you and F my math on that one. I deserve the loss on that. Yep.
That's the old Mike Leach video. F you, F me, and F everybody.
He's the best.
Speaking of DeBrincat, the kitty in the fucking building.
El Gato in the building.
See,
Yep.
I just did a show with McChesney. Now my sensor is completely broken down.
Cussing like a sailor already.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Just another added bonus
I have
to this
a
loaded show.
Very important question for you.
Oh, boy.
Apple juice or orange juice?
Oh.
Real quick.
Oh, it's...
Bones Highland.
Yeah, tell me where Bones is at in life.
Bones Highland, the goat of all goats, this morning tweeting out that orange juice, great apple juice. And it has caused a discourse. There has been a discourse today.
Oh, Bones. Now, from his perspective, I can get it. He needs to stay a little healthier.
Vitamin C.
Yeah, vitamin C and, apple juice. It's heavy in sugar, Ryan. It's heavy in sugar.
It is.
You should really be drinking more of an apple press.
Oh, really?
To be on the healthier side. Clearly, apple juice. All the way. Not everyone knows this about your boy. You might have garnered from some of the faces I make when drinking heavily on the tailgate every Sunday morning. Acid does not sit well in my stomach.
That's what I was going to say, is orange juice is just liquid acid.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
I actually like orange juice. I'm not going to be anti-orange juice.
It's great.
A fresh squeezed batch. Are you kidding me?
The best.
But apple juice is better. I feel like we're in the minority, though. In fact, the Nuggets tweeted out a poll. 43% of people on Team Apple Juice.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's a very common thing, and adults will side more with orange than apple.
See, that's what Eric said, and I think that's a garbage take.
Not many adults are drinking apple juice, right?
Apple juice is for the masses, not just for kids.
I agree. Actually, and if anyone should be kind of swinging that movement, it's our soft-spoken golden man, Bones Highland.
Yes. I will say this last weekend I was at Allie's family's house, and they had apple juice, and I was thinking, like, why don't I have apple juice in my house more? But here's my hottest juice take.
As a kid.
Best juice? Cranberry.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one. In Italy, we have a lot of peach and apricot juice in the little boxes. Apricot juice.
Too girthy.
Die for. So thick. So thick.
Girthy.
I miss that
girthy juice.
Girthy juice so much. Every day I miss it. Once in a while, you'll find a store here in the States that has it, and I go to town.
Man loves him some girth juice.
It's true. It's really true.
Okay, let's jump
Wow,
in.
Zachary Castro with the fire take.
Okay.
Oh, he drinks cider.
Bourbon crisp. The hell is that?
I'm thinking he's putting some bourbon in that bad boy.
In what? Putting it in the oven and crisping it up?
I don't know, Ryan. Speaking of ovens being stuff being crisped up, my wife insured my child and I that we're having apple pie this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's an apple pies person?
Honestly, since motherhood, she's been a big seasonal pie gal. A massive win for your boy.
Huge win.
Massive
Does she do
win.
a strawberry rhurbarb in the summer?
She actually, yes, she actually does.
Oh
Loves
my God,
the
how have
rhubarb.
I never experienced that?
Growing up in Italy, I frankly, I don't even know what rhubarb is. They don't have it out there, but I'll eat it. You put it in a pie, I'll eat anything.
I didn't know that there were places that didn't have things.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you have in Italy that we don't have here? Like just a food?
Yeah, plenty.
Really?
Like the variations of prosciutto, you know, all
but that's
that
different.
kind of
That's
stuff.
different. Like I'm talking about, I was told this weekend that in Ecuador there's no such thing as a lemon.
That's crazy.
That's what I
That's
said.
crazy. That you will, you know, it's a lot harder to find like strawberries in winter in Italy, for example.
See, I just my mind is blown. Rhubarb is a root.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, that's right. No corn on a cob, but not a thing in Italy either.
Okay, let's
Wow, guava
guava
juice.
juice.
Yeah.
That's a girthy juice.
Trey, do you mean wine? Wine is another good type of juice.
It is a good juice.
Oh,
Okay.
liquor is.
Let's go to your big three first before we get into my big three, because my big
do it,
three has
let's
some
do it, let's do
issues
it,
that we
let's
have
do
to
it.
address.
Yeah. And then you have an update on Lamb Jack. So, Cale Makar over 0.5 assists minus 155. You gain about 100 points in value, Ryan, by taking Cale over an assist than you would Cale to have over a point. Is that interesting?
Well, I mean,
Just to sacrifice goal, which is in the plus 200s.
and as we know, he's an Applesman.
He's an Applesman, and I mean, he's just going to be tearing up the power play opportunities. No Devontae. So
Power play.
Yeah, power play opportunities. No Devontae's. So he's going to have to carry the load even more. Wouldn't be surprised if we're going 18 plus minutes for all hail Cale on this one. So give me that. That's my lock of the night. Then, two new veteran, savvy, strong goalies between the pipes tonight, Ryan. Marc-Andre Fleury and all Andres I stand typically, and Marc-Andre Flower we allow. And then, of course, Darcy Kemper. We don't know how long he'll be healthy for, but we do know when he'll be there, he'll be good. That's why we are hammering the over. It doesn't hurt that the best player in the NHL isn't going to be on the ice in this one. And then an oldie but goodie, Devontae's is out. They're freewheeling, shooting bunch, and El Gato. No one gets shots on goal like him. He'll be peppering old Darcy back there.
Cat in the house.
2.5 shots on goal. Over.
All right, let me just
Is
get.
Barkey in action?
We will never forget that you said plower play.
Flower play.
Yes, that sounds
It-
like an adult film.
The girthy
would.
flower play is the
It
best.
also sounds like a girthy defender from the back could kind of plow, like a Burns. You know, Burns for San Jose. That could be a plower play.
You just give him the puck and just go right down the middle, huh?
Yeah. Why is girthy the word of the day, Bree? It was chosen for us.
Yeah, sometimes you just say something and it just feels so
sticks.
right.
It just feels so girthy.
It feels just feels girthy. It's a girthy word. It's a little bit of like not like onomatopoeia, but like you can feel the girth in the word girth.
Yeah. Oh,
It
you can.
describes what it wants to so well.
The girthiness of the word girth has a tackiness to it. It's almost
You have to kind of push it out.
so true. So true.
Okay.
Almost like an onomatopoeia.
So my big three is getting an eye for incomplete right now because I'm not making bets until we have
no siree Bob.
Avs shots on goal props. They have to come eventually. I know they were probably
scared.
they're probably messed up a little bit because Nathan McKinnon is not going to play.
Right, but we know the algorithm. You take Nate out and you
Put in
add
Kale or
Kale in.
Kadri.
Come on, let's. We've been here before.
So when those become available,
Not everyone's in mid-season form like us.
no, when those become available, I will be probably taking 2 of the 3. We will decide what they are when they come out. And that is a perfect reason for me to tell you to follow at DNVR Bets on Twitter. That's where we will release these picks. Do you normally
what a
just play our
special
show in the middle of your job?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Like, are we just broadcasting to your office every time we come on?
Frankly, I feel bad for the people in this office who have to hear us while we record the show.
If
I
you're
actually-
gonna play it live in your office, at least tell them to do it like on their own YouTube so you can get more viewers.
Yes.
At once. Like at least do us that favor.
Yes. Anyways, that would be a girthy move of you. So, Avs 60-minute line is what we're starting with. Then we will wait for them to give us Avs shots on goal props. I will tweet them out from the DNVR Bets account. Follow that. What are we at these days? What are we at on the follower account? Maybe I should not release them until we have more. We have 1324. That's actually pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
Good
great.
job, guys.
I'd like to
Yeah.
see that go up, but you know.
Leaning heavily Miko 2.5, and as anyone knows, if they're giving out Kale at 1.5, I don't care if the juice is minus 195. I pounce.
Oh, yeah, it does not matter.
Yep, the juice is loose, so I pounce.
Okay. Wondering if the word girthy will replace thick on this show.
We're big on thick, though.
We do love thickness.
Shouts to the thick knights of the round table.
Where does one feel the girth in girth? It's in the IR and T.
No doubt, no doubt about it.
You know, you can just feel it. It's tangible.
I read that in bubble letters, in fact.
Right.
No.
It's just gross. Anyways. You know what I think whenever I open DraftKings Sportsbook? Just what a girthy amount of options they have here. But I also know
There
the
is.
rankings. What are the rankings?
Great way to put it. Girthy amount of options, and that's why they're number one double-fisted rankings in all the land. And their pools and whatever. Lots of great stuff.
By the way,
I think they've taken odds boost.
we have officially
Yeah.
persuaded the DraftKings Sportsbook for the first time. No one can deny this. Yesterday on the show, we have on our guy, Johnny A. And we
The head of
accidentally
Sportsbook at DraftKings Sportsbook.
we accidentally tell him about the market inefficiency.
Blabbermouth
I know, I
over
just
here.
talk too much. Told him about the market inefficiency that was Lamar Jackson to win MVP at plus 1,200. We told all you guys, pounce. Most of you did, I assume.
Yep.
And that's when DraftKings started scrambling. It's already moved from plus 1,200 to plus 1,000. In fact, I still believe great value. Get in on it as fast
Tremendous
as you can.
value. Tremendous value, yeah. This
So,
guy.
DraftKings Sportsbook also this week, you can bet $1 on any football game to score more than 0 points, which of course no 0-0 ties since 1943. So you got to get in on that at DraftKings Sportsbook. You also got to use that code DNVR when you sign up, and you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use that code. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and first bet match. Each for $500. Deposit bonus requires 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. It's a girthy read.
Sure was.
We have a new game.
Sorry, I got a little girth stuck in my throat.
Jesus.
Yeah, we have a new game. Best boss I've ever had. As a cashier at Ace Hardware, my guy K-Dub, we would play this game every Saturday.
Kevin Williams.
Walters.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
close.
Shouts to K-Dub. Massive Ohio State fan. So, which side are you on with college football's most controversial lines? As we get going this, I think you'll get a strong vibe for how this game is played. But these are the 5 that we start with, Ryan.
Okay, will you sing us the theme song?
No.
Come on. Come on.
Which side are you on?
Yeah.
Which side are you on? There you go.
There it is. The game is called Which Side Are You On?
Which side are you on? Cue the old graphic because Big Rye has some choices to make. This week, I pick the 5 games against the spread. And by picking the games, I'm giving Ryan the option to pick the side. And what side he picks, I am forced to be on the other side. So I had to think carefully while putting these out here.
Essentially, he's presented me with the poo-poo platter.
Yeah.
Whatever I choose, he has to take the opposite. But I can see how he's kind of setting traps on me here.
Will you take the cheese has almost become the game here, huh, Ryan?
Yes, I'm actually highly offended that the first 2 names are completely spelled out and all the other ones are just the abbreviations for the team. That's Andre's fault. He got lazy after the first one and I hate it.
Actually, that's the last one. I got unlazy on the last
This
one.
just gave me a good idea. When we do Guess the Lines, can we put the games on a graphic so I can see who's at who and I don't have to ask 100 times?
Sure, absolutely.
Great idea by me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, I choose whatever I want. Andre is
I'm
stuck
forced
on the
on
other
that side. That's exactly right. And these are some juicy ones on the old college football slate this week.
We start with Nebraska minus 3.5 at Minnesota. Of course, Andre picks this game because I hate Nebraska, and Minnesota absolutely beat the shit out of CU.
Yes.
So he put this here because he wants me to take Minnesota.
That's right.
And you know what?
Are you
Screw
doing it?
you, I'm doing it.
Let's go, baby. Row
Minnesota with the points, baby. Row
Let's do it.
the boat. Okay, next one.
I think Nebraska's surging, Ryan. I think Martinez, this is the right Martinez finally at quarterback for him, and I think they're starting to play better. And I think they'll beat Minnesota.
Nope. Okay, now we've got
Will they cover the spread? That's another
Michigan State minus 4.5 at Indiana. Of course, he puts this one in because he wants Michigan State. He knows I hate Mel Tucker. Doesn't think I would take them, but I'm absolutely taking Michigan State.
Love it.
Even though that kind of feels like I'm taking the cheese because
Right.
it feels juicy. That's fine.
Also, have they played anyone yet? They're ranked 10th, undefeated. Indiana was also ranked 10th, undefeated at this time in the year. Last year, at Indiana, maybe a little upset alert in the Big Ten.
Would love that. Wish nothing but bad things for Mel Tucker.
Absolutely.
Um,
Also, the Big Ten has to start cannibalizing itself.
ASU minus 1 at Utah.
How, Ryan? How?
I don't know how. I mean, Utah is the type of team that would beat ASU.
And Utah, no tougher road spot in the Pac-12 to travel to, if you ask me. Certainly in the
Eugene's tougher.
South.
Yeah, I was going to say Eugene's tougher. Also, Rock and Folsom Field, I'll take that over Rice-Eccles Stadium. But,
Fair. Yeah, and Eugene is a bitch of a trip
yeah, it is.
for like every team in the
Yeah.
conference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
So again, it feels like cheese. I'm happy being on whatever side. Like it's such a toss up. I'm like, whatever. I'll let
I'm
you
always
set
a
traps
sucker.
and all.
I'm always a sucker for the Devils, so I'll just take it and probably lose. Moving on, KU. This is the University of no,
University of Georgia, UGA,
is playing the University of Kansas.
Kentucky.
No, that's UK.
Well, shit, I confused them, Ryan.
God, you guys suck at this.
I know. I'm really bad at this stuff for sure.
Isn't Kentucky undefeated?
Wait. Oh, yeah. All the old Big 8 teams should be like CU. I made it like CU, which is why it's wrong. Should be UK.
Yes.
I apologize.
Yes, thank you.
What, Ryan? Both teams
Kentucky is
undefeated.
undefeated.
Damn straight. Only remaining undefeated teams in the SEC East.
You, of course, fell for the trap the last time this happened with Arkansas.
Every time it happens. There's a large spread against Georgia. I take the cheese and I get murdered.
UK can't score against that defense.
Top running games in the country.
Go Dogs.
Well, shit.
Give me the Dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs
So-
versus Cats. Easy choice.
Yeah, kind of is.
Finally, Arizona at CU. Buffs giving 6.5.
How?
That implies that they can score 6.5.
At Rock and Folsom.
No
it implies
chance.
that they can convert 6.5 first downs.
I'll just be completely honest and forthcoming with our audience. I'm heavily betting Arizona money line. Heavily.
And just a reminder, Arizona is a team that has not won a game in something like 900 days, 800 days,
I think
700
it's
days.
in the high 700s.
It's intense.
Yes.
That's intense.
And they are going to win by a lot.
Okay. That leaves me. How did I not write these down? My God. That leads me to have Nebraska, Indiana, Utah, Kentucky, and the
Colorado.
home favorite, Colorado Buffaloes.
How do
Love
you
it,
feel,
Ryan.
How do you feel? Do you feel like your traps worked on me?
Basically just one. Nebraska.
Okay. That was the one where I just willingly, I knew the trap.
You will.
I walked right into it. Figured I will eat cheese even at the expense of my own neck.
Love it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Their last win against Colorado. So that's always fun. Thanks for that,
Jeez,
Allie.
really?
Yeah. The Khalil Tate era.
No.
Yeah.
How could you be so dominant and then not win again?
Mel Tucker, he would have been in a bowl game if they just took care of Khalil Tate.
I almost said. I won't say it. I won't call Mel Tucker a motherfucker. I will not do that, Ryan, on the show today. That motherfucker Mel Tucker.
Those two things go together. Good thing Zach has his headphones in. We wouldn't want his boss to hear that, despite apparently hearing everything else we've ever said.
I'm sure the boss has made many.
I'm shocked
units
Allie has
by
it. Maybe she
overhearing
just
us.
tuned in, because the fact that she never made any comments about us saying girthy
Right.
47 times
Right.
seems surprising.
Yeah.
An upset for sure.
Massive upset. It's so true.
All right, real quick, how do you feel about this Avs game tonight? Does the Mac absence worry you?
Yes.
Why?
Chicago's going to be hyped about this in their own building on TNT, 8 o'clock, or Marc-Andre Fleury, in goal.
They're not
Seth
in their
Jones.
building. They're in our building.
It's at home?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Seth Jones added, Marc-Andre Fleury added. They've got some new options up front. Taze is going to be healthy. Tyler Johnson might play on the first line. Kirby Dack, who the Avs we thought would draft 4th overall.
Doc, I believe.
They drafted him 3rd. We got Bowen Byram, which is just fine.
Bye.
For Norseman. Rock it proudly. I don't know. I think it's close. I kind of hate your 60-minute line. I feel an OT, low scoring, great game from the goalies, and we might go to a shootout and squeeze her out.
8:08 puck drop going into overtime is everyone that works here's nightmare.
Yeah. How do you feel about the TNT broadcast?
Feels weird. As long as Charles Barkley isn't involved, I'll be okay.
Gretzky, they're trying to run it back and recreate the same formula.
Gretzky is playing the Barkley role.
Oh, yeah, Shaq, Barkley, and they'll have some other idiots on there with them.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it. Just keep it. All I want is the ESPN theme. It's the only thing that really matters to me.
Yep. I watch all sports muted, so I couldn't care less.
Do you really?
Yeah, pretty much.
What sound do you have in your life when you're watching sports music?
That depends. Might be
Silent?